Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian, welcoming you to New Australia, XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. We really shouldn't be calling it the War of the Chosen anymore, because we killed the Chosen a long time ago, but it's a good name. I've got to admit, it's a good name. This is going to be an interesting mission. And it's one we can probably afford to take less than our A team, but I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Sector 2.
We've got a lot of colonels at this point. Like, so many colonels. Let us quickly and efficiently put together our team. In just a second. Okay, first of all, let's count how many colonels we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have 18 colonels. That is enough to run 3 missions concurrently. We actually have 9... No, we only have 18, yeah. And there is just no point in messing with most of this, right? Okay. So let's think logically. What are we facing this mission? Chrysalids, Berserkers, a Codex. Melee is going to be key here. So we are going to take a Templar, a Skirmisher. Actually, is Skirmisher tired, or is it just low on will? It's just low on will, okay. Actually got a higher will. Kelly and Ray. I really don't rate taking a Reaper, to be honest with you. We'll take our pistol arrow. Who's your friend? Yeah, okay. This works. This is probably overpowered for this particular mission, but it's fine. I'm not too fussed by it. Okay. I did get you your shiny new stuff, right? I'm gonna give you a mind shield, because the most important thing is that you not break, so to speak. Oh, I can't actually upgrade your rifle, your gun thing. That's fine. Alright. You're already set up. Let's give you... Where's the hazmat vest? Come on, don't someone have a hazmat vest? Or is this just I used someone last mission? Oh yeah, you've got the hazmat vest. Then that's fine. You can have the stasis vest. Now, why is... Oh, because we got the modular bullpup, didn't we? Oh, here it is. That was the issue. Okay, you are all set, my young friend. Okay. Alright. You've got your armor. Let's get you... I think the Archon armor. Because I want you to be able to move quickly more than anything else. And the rest of that looks great. We're not taking a specialist. That's dangerous, but at the same time, I don't necessarily know that we need one. And I know it's blasphemy, and every time I haven't taken a specialist, we paid for it. I am well aware of this. And yet... Tracer rounds at this point in the game are just an absurd little twist. Because I hate these guys. Take the bolt caster. I was called the bolt cutter now that I think about it. I obviously don't want you to get mind control, but I think you're already immune to it. Let's give you a med kit and a mimic beacon. That's fine. I think we've got so much raw firepower that I don't think we'll need specialists, but I am a tiny bit concerned. Not a lot, but a tiny bit.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
This is merely an intermission before we get a little bit more tech done and we can do the next story mission. I can't remember if there's one more or two more. I'm going to try, even though this has to be a super huge episode, to do both. If there's only 2 missions up, I'm going to try to do both this episode. Unless this mission takes way longer than I thought.
They're taking it out on one of the resistance outposts in the area. We're heading in to secure the camp and protect as many civilians as we can. Eliminate all hostile forces attacking the site. Make them regret coming after the resistance. One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby.
There aren't any chosen.
There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position.
They don't exist anymore.
Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
Central, stop trying to diminish my accomplishments.
Finally.
By saying I didn't actually accomplish it. Oh, is nobody concealed? Oh, that's right, it's a resistance mission. They're never concealed. Well, that's unfortunate. I love, by the way, that a Templar has fucking Blade Storm. And so does our Skirmisher.
Okay.
We've basically got the perfect melee group.
I'm on it.
Alright. We're not going to go too cautious, but I do want to at least see what we've got before we...
Overwatch.
Before we charge in. Especially, remember the last time we had a mission like this where we had resistance soldiers? They basically killed everyone for us. Oh, hi, Berserker. Bye, Berserker.
¿Quién lleva la cuenta?
Hi, Muton.
Hostiles coming in from the sides!
Miss the target.
Man, we cannot hit this Muton. He's like the greatest Muton ever. Jesus.
Come on!
Oh, these guys aren't the super heroes of the last time. What are you seeing over here? Oh, it's a chrysalid. Okay. Can we give them, like, better guns? Surely we've got, like, giant stacks of guns somewhere. Doesn't really matter who kills who.
Tired of waiting around.
Oh, I mean, it matters that we kill them. That was... It doesn't matter who on our side kills who on their side. Is what I meant to say.
You want some
That
more?
could have been taken the wrong way. move up. It's kind of a shame, and I get it. We're splitting hairs at this point. That we can't use squad sight based on the resistance soldiers. Hi, Chrysalid jerks. Please run closer to me so that I may melee you. I still can't reach him? What's that bullshit? Man. I thought I'd settle just for shooting him.
I didn't do enough.
No, you didn't. God, what a loser. Why can't I drive them crazy? Remember, cover's not going to matter as much this mission. Oh, that was why. I just wasn't close enough. I'm sorry, I love insanity too much as an ability.
Mentally unstable.
I mean, it's basically a bug, so I don't know how smart it's supposed to be. It's a panicked chrysalid, which is the worst kind of chrysalid.
On the move. Got it covered.
You can move up there. You can die.
¿Has visto eso?
Ooh, good hit. That was a good, solid hit. I do think it's a little cheap on the game's part, in my favor, admittedly. That basically they don't trigger pods.
Interference.
And because they don't trigger pods, they can basically attack with impunity.
Let's move already.
I would like you to get a kill. Because I feel like for you are a captain for a very long time, and I want you to be able to rock it as a colonel. Oh damn, I hope you guys can't hear that.
You can't handle me.
How do other YouTubers not like fart on
The
channel?
resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Vamos a movernos.
Like, where are you trying to get me to grapple to? That has to be somewhere because the button works, right? I don't even know where I'm meant to be going with that. That's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm trusting you here. Rock and roll.
That seems reasonable. I love that cactuses are like super hardcore cover. That's pretty hilarious.
I'm on it.
At least I think it is.
Poniéndome en guardia.
I'll go and just move up so you can get in a position to help out next turn. The thing is, the people that they're fighting are pretty far away, which means I'm not going to be able to trigger them. Damn it, you guys killed a berserker.
Me voy a chicharrar.
You'll only be a little bit on fire. I don't know what you're being such a baby for.
Adelante.
I almost said a little fire never hurt anyone, then it was actually quite a lot of people. So, fair point.
Gancho va.
Up you go.
On your order. Heading out.
Here's the family. Oh, I could have totally done the dash instead. Oh, I feel like an idiot now.
Utilizing hook.
That seems a bit of a waste, but whatever. Alright. Why can't I do justice? Oh, because... Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do more damage with Wrath. Oh, we could do Whiplash first. That would kill it.
Fear the lash.
If it hits. Which it didn't. Oh, well.
I did.
Oh, but you've got Blade Storm, don't you? Well, maybe you don't. Well, let's go ahead and Wrath you.
I deliver vengeance. A useful aid.
It is on fire,
It did not
so...
stop them. Here I come.
I'm gonna Overwatch you. Oh, hello, Death from Above. Let's abuse the shit out of this ability.
¿Quieres más?
Oh no, you don't have Death from Above, do you? Whoopsie. I'll go ahead and move up.
What's over there?
I don't know if I can get the null lanes to reach all the way over there or not. Otherwise, I totally would. I can hit our own people, that's about it.
Come get some.
That's alright. Wow, really? I'm incredible. Oh, you have
They've
Retribution.
got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
Oh, hi, Codex. Codices. What I found a bit frustrating is I don't have a way to really combat the poison right now. Which is going to make our lives a bit harder. Don't shoot the Codexes. God damn it. Did you not remember how Codexes work?
See them trying to flank.
I don't think you remember how Codexes work. No, don't shoot him again. I like the kill. Wish I could just tell them, don't shoot the Codexes. I'll take care of them. Shooting the Berserkers isn't bad except when you miss. Damn it. Oh no, you actually killed him. Nice. Nice. Okay. Remember, he gets 2 shots. The plan is to basically send James Helly on a rampage using Reaper. I almost said Scythe. It's Reaper.
Let's do this.
I might use you to give your friend there a boost later on. I want you to hit this codex. I know, because I don't think it can clone. Oh no, it can clone. It would just each get one. Oh boy, it cloned inside. That's awkward. Please go murder it to death.
The power of the Templars.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was gonna happen. And then you can go ahead and turn on Terry.
Okay, I'll go.
How much damage does Soulfire do? 6 to 8. The Boltcaster might kill him. Oh, but this definitely would. Hope you guys didn't like your house. That was pretty cool. I gotta say, that was super cool. Please finish off the Codex chain. 9 to 11. What does your disruptor do? 8 to 10. Just do rapid fire. That'll kill them all.
Hostile target down.
No. Go ahead and teamwork, Jane. Because then she can take the other one down. Oh, here we go. Let's turn on Reaper.
Coming for you.
Because then you can kill him and then hit the Codex behind him. Oh, excuse me.
X-ray neutralized. Target eliminated.
And then I can use your last action to
I
overwatch.
require aid.
You'll be fine. Quit your belly aching. I'm gonna just jump her over there. Where is... Here she is. Hi, Chrysalid. Hi, dead berserker stuck to a cactus? Sure. That was
Target
awesome.
neutralized.
Menace 1-5, you've secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
And really, the only person who got hurt as a skirmisher was his own damn fault. Because he shouldn't have missed the chrysalid that was right next to him.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory
But I think
today
you should.
is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
I wondered how the new gear would hold up, Commander. Looks to me like it's working out just fine.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
How about you remember that shit next time you get pissy with me? We don't need supplies. We need alloys. Oh, let's check out the black market,
Avenger
actually.
plotting new course.
Any good stuff over here? I don't think there was, but there might have been a good PCS. No. Laser sight, expanded mag, stock, hard pass. They really want my sectopod rack. Interesting.
Setting
Yes. Let's get
course for
that
Sector
juicy
9,
continent
Western
bonus.
United States.
Like, it's literally useless to us, but I still kind of dig it. Hi, Psionic Gate.
Hate to do this, but you're the only one who can pull this off. You know I'd go myself.
The gateway is primed. Is the subject prepared?
Ready. I hardwired what was left of the Codex brain into Rover. It should be emitting the same signal the Codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin.
He's so adorable.
We've already seen the Codex opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
Tie-in. Rover is more than a device. You take that back. He didn't add that further.
There. We're set to record across all spectrums. Remember, go in, take some quick readings, then come right back through. Okay? Whoa! Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
Doesn't look like any place we've been before. Or any place on Earth, for that matter.
Perhaps this is the source. The aliens' seat of power, if you will. Secure beyond any physical limitations.
Only one way to find out. Go on. We're counting on you.
Rover's like, fuck that shit. What are you meatbags doing there? Wow.
That is definitely not fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature, an organic signature. When we could not provide one, it generated a sort of feedback pulse.
Obviously.
If the Codex creates the door, this organic signature must surely be the key.
Well, we better make sure we have the right key before we try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately.
I was watching the whole time, but thanks for the report.
We are now prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel that we may be on the cusp of attaining a complete understanding of this avatar we have long sought.
Let's do it.
This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished. Perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
It's better than the movie.
Commander, the aliens continue
If you do decide to play base XCOM 2 with the Shen's Gift and Alien Hunters packs, there's 2 missions we haven't seen and we won't see because of the way that War Chosen does these 2 missions. I'm gonna be honest with you, you're not missing much. The big problem with the 2 missions is that they weren't very fun and they were very long. So the Viper King gets introduced during this attempt to find Dr. Vollin's reports. And you learn about the other 2 aliens, you try to kill them. It's the same as we've had, you just get this other mission as an introduction, which just has so many Vipers. Like, all the Vipers. The other mission introduces the Spark, Shen's last gift, because... So our Shen is the daughter of the Shen from the original XCOM. I think they mentioned that in the first video, but in case they didn't, in case you didn't read the bios, that's who she is. That's why her name is Lily Shen. And so this was his experiment, was creating the Spark. Oh, in this case, it was an asshole robot named Julian, who thought of himself as Shen's son. Which is why our robot kept referring to people as father, which is super weird. So in any case, I just wanted to share that with you. They're honestly not the best missions, and I'm not upset that we don't get to play them. But if you don't have War of the Chosen, but you do have the other 2 DLC, that's something that you will be getting. Excellent. Keep working. Yeah, we're really honestly just kind of marking time at this point.
Our action together is complete, Commander.
Yeah, their scores aren't bad. What is it? I don't really need more supplies. I mean, I'll take a guaranteed promotion. You take the corporal with you.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.
Signals coming through clear.
Oh yeah. First I've ever played XCOM 2 and unlocked all the continent bonuses. That's pretty cool. We have supplies, intel, and a reduced contact cost. Let's go ahead and grab
Avenger
intel.
plotting new course.
Yeah, once we get this intel thing, if we still haven't finished the autopsy. I really couldn't care less. I don't care what you think would happen. I don't care.
Strategic resource located.
Just literally, shut up. Say nothing. Which regions are left on the board that we can claim as contacts? Have we literally claimed every spot on the board? I think we have. Yeah, there's literally nowhere else that we can gain resistance contacts in. That's cool. Oh no. Unless your plan is instantly win the game, you guys are pretty much boned. Oh, I guess come over
Avenger
here.
plotting new course.
Don't care.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. we can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an Elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
I love that moment. Everyone
That
turns to
was
look at
different.
you.
The
That's
stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door. Which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being, is something else entirely. Something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed. Our work is proceeding as expected, Commander.
Oh, we can improve a bond. Cool. Don't care.
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an Elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life. To begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy. A final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Taigen and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Man, he has a pretty cool gun. I wish we had one of those.
Objective added.
Oh yeah.
It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
Yeah. That's an
We
understatement.
have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
That seems good. Nah, we'll go for that one too. Let's make it super overkill, right?
Commander, once we move on the Advent network tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance our research or deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared.
Lead course for Chile.
I said push the button, damn it.
Be aware, we'll be working with limited personnel for the next operation, Commander. If we're going to infiltrate the Advent network tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad. Try to draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
Alright, so we're gonna take Richter for sure. Alright, so let's think this through. We can only take 3 people. We want someone who can get a bunch of kills. We're gonna want a specialist in case we need to do some hacking. And then what do we take? Our Psi operative, maybe? Or is there a better choice? We could take a Ranger or a Templar, which would help us out with the melee. But the one thing I think we're missing is we're missing some way to get through armor. Which a Psi operative can do, as long as the enemy's organic. Yeah, this is a good setup. It's not perfect, but it's the best we can do given that we've only got 3 people. So let's immediately jump over to... I never made the plasma lance. I never needed to. You've got pretty good aim. You can have the disruptor rifle. Got yourself a gremlin. Let's give you a med kit. And a mine shield. Let's also give you the Icarus. I can't have you put on the stasis suit, can I? Oh, okay. I could give you a war suit, which would just be fucking hilarious. Wait. Yeah, I'm the most badass fucking psychic in the world. I've got a damn rocket launcher. Let's give you a hazmat vest. Because I believe you're already immune to all forms of mind control just by being a psychic. I almost said psyker. I'm going to give you the rocket launcher, though, because I think... No, the Super Shredder is the best choice. Where'd my Super Shredder go? Oh, it might be on the guy who's on the covert mission. Oh. You're going to get yourself a Serpent suit. The Dark Lance, the Dark Claw, and the Mind Shield. Now, the other thing we haven't gotten to do, and I'm pretty sure we won't get to do, is fight the last of the 3 alien hunters. Which is the Berserker Queen, or Berserker King, I can't remember. And the thing is, I don't even know what you get for killing the Berserker. Except another armor suit. And that makes Berserker scary.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Remember, we've got 9 enemies to fight. The toughest of which is probably going to be the Andromeda. But other than that, this is going to be challenging.
It's time we put Advent down for the count. This'll be a two-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network before the speaker finishes his latest broadcast. Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention. With Advent in an uproar, we'll access the portal and take the fight to their front door. All goes well, they won't even see us coming. It's risky, but it's the best shot we'll get. Once we start this, there's no turning back.
But is there turning back? Because I feel like you haven't made that clear. Because you only mention it every 8 seconds that there's no turning back. That is a consideration I didn't think of. I did neglect that when I was thinking.
The network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
We're like ultra concealed, right? Oh, by the way, oh no, you actually can evacuate. Okay. Alright, there's no clock. Let's take it nice and easy.
On the move.
Nähere mich der Zielposition.
And overwatching.
Feuerschutz.
Roger, got it covered. My eyes on.
All the gear we're taking this mission will not be available for the final mission, which is part of the thing that I had neglected. So it means no disruptor rifle. It means no dark lance. It means no shooty pistol. Shooty pistol? Really, Abby? Come on.
Moving to designated coordinates.
All pistols are shooty, or they wouldn't be pistols. Like a fucking club.
Ich rücke aus.
Okay, there's a codex. Oh, one of the best reasons to take flashbangs is that they keep codexes from cloning. Which, as you can imagine, is quite handy as these things go. I would like to select our sniper. And get him to go up there. Oh shit, we might have screwed up. I will reload if what I think is true is true. Okay, it's not. For a minute there, it looked like he would have been instantly revealed had he gone up there.
Moving.
But that is no longer the case.
Getting it done.
Alright, everyone is going to Overwatch. You have run and gun? What? Why the hell does a sniper end up with run and gun? That's super weird. What a, oh, hi. Hi, Kodak. You're a jerk. Oh, so you got untouchable too. Can I mind control a codex? That would be so cool.
Moving on target location.
What are my chances to dominate a codex? 85%.
Your will
Lit.
is weak.
Eat his brain. Well, it's right there. We got a pet codex, MFers.
Position compromised.
That's fine. Let's Deadeye the Spectre, which should kill it. Because the Spectre is much more dangerous to us. 21 damage! Damn, than the Andromedon is what I was going to say. Oh, and you get death from above. Because you're awesome. Would you kindly go in combat protocol? Actually, go ahead and use your fly ability to fly up and shoot the Andromeda. So that next turn you can do other things to it. I could use running gun. I didn't think of that. We're waiting for the gremlin to get there. Okay.
I'm busted.
And don't shoot the Codex. The Codex is our friend for now. And it's shredded armor. I forgot the disruptor rifle did that. Where are you going, mate? It's kind of a shame that the only person who can't just like run wherever he wants to is the operative. I just want you to teleport over there to reveal more enemies.
That's one of their transmitters. They didn't put a whole lot of effort into disguising the alien tech involved.
The design may be a function of the network itself. The amount of psionic energy filtered through that system is beyond measure.
Hi, guys. I can just teleport again? That's right, I'll take disabling his weapon. That is a useful and good thing. Let's move over here. Is there anything we can kill in one shot? No. Eh, we'll just injure the Andromedon shell then. A crit would have killed it, but you know, you can't reliably deliver crits. Nice. Way to go, Team XCOM.
What's over there?
Your mother. Did I give you the scanning ability? I did not. Well, lesson learned. Explosives we can do. Oh no, don't do that.
Moving to Overwatch.
Nice.
Begebe mich zum Ziel.
Kindly jump up there, please, and thank you. Now remember, that stupid jerk has lightning reflexes. So if he chooses to come after us, there's not much I can do about it.
Let's go in. Overwatch. I'm trusting you here.
Maybe go ahead and move up twice. feels... Oh, I can't teleport inside. Maybe I can. I actually don't know if he can actually hack it, but it'd be pretty funny if the codex could do our work for us. I just don't know if that's literally possible.
Target in range. Move to hack the command console.
Feuerschutz!
Fuck it, we're gonna see if the codex can do our work for us. That would be pretty hilarious. But I don't think it can. I think that'd be a little bit too easy. Ah, well.
Nähere mich der Zielposition. Biete Feuerschutz.
Is it clear? Affirmative. Covering now.
And he
Over
can...
there. I'm on it. Enemy movement ahead.
How? Oh, because the one jerk just vanished, didn't it?
All right, I'll go. Okay, I'll go.
Up, please. Thank you. Oh no, I definitely want him moved into the corner here.
Ich rücke aus.
Because we were told that there's big scary stuff on the other side of this door, right? Maybe there isn't.
I hope it's worth it. Got it covered.
Gebe Feuerschutz.
Something moved over there.
Did it. So wait, one of our biggest abilities is we can fly out of here thanks to the Archon armor.
Is it clear?
Let's hack that
Hacking in.
workstation.
Bypassing security. Hack the planet.
Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
Psst. Ich glaube, ich habe was gehört.
That was pretty good. Although we did get lucky with that codex, right? The codex made that mission so much easier. We just teleported and revealed everything.
Firebrand has cleared the perimeter, sir. Meeting limited resistance.
Well done, Doctor.
Yes, it would appear the feedback pulse is having the intended effect.
Shen, status. Did it work?
Advent assures us this breakthrough will be available to all citizens immediately. We go live to the speaker for more.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years we have put our trust in Advent, in the Elders, because we believed a better future is possible for all. Today, that trust, that belief, has been rewarded. Advent peacekeeping forces are traveling across the world, carrying the greatest gift from the Elder. A
This is so
revolutionary
cool.
gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay, to pain. The beginnings of a new tomorrow, available to all of us today. Truly, humanity finally takes its rightful place amongst the stars.
I love, by the way, that zoom in right there is brilliant. Because it tells you something that you wouldn't know if you hadn't played the original game. The speaker is a modified Thin Man. That's why you notice the modeling on his neck.
Recruits aren't hesitating when it comes to taking out the aliens.
And if you look super closely, you can actually see his eyes are reptilian, which is proof that everyone thinks he's human. He's not. He's a noob. I guess noob is wrong.
This is it, Commander. It's time we put an end to this, once and for all.
No pressure. This is gonna be tough. This is it. If I were a real dick, I'd end the episode here. But I'm not gonna. For two reasons. One, I want everyone to see how it turns out. Two, although it may not be apparent by the way this is being released, I've actually been playing nothing but XCOM for like the last 6 days. And as much as I love XCOM 2, I would like to play something else at some point. Eventually. Yeah. Before we get to this last mission, though, I do want to share a couple final thoughts about XCOM 2, in case I don't remember them at the end of this mission, which is going to be really tense. XCOM 2 is fantastic. There's no easy way, there's no way to sugarcoat that. It's an amazing game. It's still the best turn-based tactical game I've ever played that also has a good, solid strategic layer. Each battle is fun with new and different challenges, but all the battles fit together in a cohesive whole that really brings out everything in the game. There are times I prefer the feel of the original XCOM, because you are racing from place to place, trying to put out fires, trying to keep everyone happy. This, as I said in the previous episode, maybe the episode before, XCOM 2 is better tactical intensity, i.e. each individual battle. XCOM had better strategic intensity, which was every mission felt like it was important. In XCOM 2, sometimes missions don't feel like they're important, but what happens in the mission is important. Let me make that clear. There is a significant amount of lethality in XCOM 2. Far more so than in XCOM. Once you get past the first third of XCOM, or even the first quarter, you pretty much won't lose people anymore unless you do something stupid. I did plenty of stupid things in our XCOM playthrough. You saw it. I saw it. There's still a chance to lose people. XCOM 2, though, kicks it up a notch. It's never unfair. It's rarely, if ever, unfair. There's some graphical issues with the alien sightlines that really needed to be fixed, that never have been, that you ran into earlier on in the campaign. Just, oh, by the way, I was looking the whole time, I just didn't tell you, that I found kind of irritating. But it's such a great experience in the individual battles, despite these occasional flaws. And nothing feels like a bullet sponge. Like, sectopods and gatekeepers are tough, and of course we get to fight both. But they don't feel tough in an unfair way, right? They feel challenging. But any enemy can be countered. There's a way to get around every enemy in the game, and once you understand that, your life becomes that much easier. And it teaches you which ways to assemble your squad to make sure you get the best meshing of abilities. The things I miss most from XCOM, I miss genetic modification. Not just the psionics, but making everyone a little bit better. What else do I miss from XCOM? I don't know if I missed the air game or not. It was an interesting layer to XCOM that wasn't executed as well as it could have been. It felt like the stakes for the air game were way too high, and the player has very little control over success or failure. It's basically dice rolls. And you can argue, oh, all of XCOM is dice rolls, but it's managed dice rolls. You get to affect the die in a way that's interesting. You can get better aim, you can get better gear. There's little you can do in the air game in XCOM, which is why I think the addition felt unsatisfying. And I don't miss it in XCOM 2 nearly as much. I know you're probably like, when is he going to shut up and play the mission? I'll get there. Trust me. I'll get there. The enemy for riding XCOM 2 is a lot better. I don't miss any of the enemies that weren't in the original XCOM in this. I never liked floaters. Archons are a much better version of floaters, and they're more interesting as an enemy. Mechtoids didn't appear enough to be interesting. Same with sectoid commanders. I do kind of miss cyber discs. Those were a cool little addition that would have been neat to have in this version. But other than that, the enemies in XCOM 2 are just better. Every enemy feels like a threat, or could be a threat. And I really dig that. I've talked about the skill trees, where I stand on those. I still think the Grenadier skill tree needed a lot of work. I love War of the Chosen, not that I've gotten a chance to play it. I really like the new classes. The Templar, the Skirmisher, and the Reaper. I do like that. The Templar, less so, but the Skirmisher and Reaper both take a lot of skill to use well. Otherwise, they're incredibly fragile. I mean, we've killed how many Reapers in this series? Like 5, maybe 6? Just because the moment a Reaper becomes revealed, they're 100 times less useful. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. Skirmishers, their tactical ability to basically move anywhere they want to on the field. Again, not really possible without it, but yeah. I'm really eager to fight this last mission and let you guys enjoy the ending. I don't know if they've changed the ending for War of the Chosen. I thought the original ending to XCOM 2 was perfect. And I'm not going to say anything else. I'll talk more about it at the end in case the ending is different, but if it's not, you'll get a chance to see it. I love, and I just want to emphasize it again, how cool the speaker's reveal is at the end. Because it's very, very subtle. You assume the entire time the speaker is human, because that's how he's presented, but he's not. He's a thin man, a viper, which you can tell by the modeling of his skin that looks like scales, and then his eyes appear reptilian behind the sunglasses. That's my theory anyway. I don't know if that's actually canon or not, but my theory is that he was a thin man the whole time. I don't miss thin men either. I really don't. They were more kind of a comedic thing in the original game. That's how I always interpret them, making fun of the trope. Vipers are a much cooler enemy. Let's launch the mission, you guys.
Commander, we can't afford to let this operation get away from us. Even if it means sending our wounded forces back into combat.
Oh, we get all our stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. What do we want to do? Alright. I definitely want our psi specialist. Without hesitation, I want our psi specialist. Okay, we know we're going to fight a gatekeeper. We know we're going to fight a sectopod. So we could really use... I am going to take the heavy suit off of you, because there's no point. If I'm taking a grenadier, I'd rather you took, like, the spider suit for the extra dodge. I'd rather have the mobility than 2 extra health, because I can always get that from other things. It's the best Psyamp you can get, right? Yeah. Yeah. I can't take you to the training center, can I? No, and you don't really develop abilities that way. What ability did I never get? Oh, that's frustrating. Oh well. So we're gonna take a Psy person. I'm gonna take Jane Kelly because she is our longest tenured member of our roster. By far. I gotta take her along. When it comes to Grenadiers, we'll take you along. Okay. That's 3 people that we're taking. We want a sharpshooter. And a specialist. So we'll take Nakagawa. And a sharpshooter. As much as I love our Pistolera, we gotta take him, I think. He's just a better fit. Now what do we take for the last spot? And I've got a couple of thoughts on this. So here's who we could take. We could take a double of any other class. We could take a Reaper, we could take a Templar, we could take a Skirmisher. And I'm going to eliminate a couple right off the bat. I don't want a Reaper on this mission. It's going to be a long, drawn-out slugfest. And Reapers are best used, and as you saw during the UFO defense mission, they're going to stick and move. And the moment a Reaper loses Shadow, they become not useless, but really unhelpful. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap the Reaper. Just off the top of my head, it's not going to happen. Okay. I don't want to double up on any particular class unless we doubled up on Grenadiers or Specialists. And there's a certain level of attractiveness to that decision. I'm not going to take a Skirmisher. Mobility isn't going to be as useful in this mission. Firepower is. And the Skirmisher is a little bit underpowered. So I'm going to take a Templar. I think we need at least one of the Chosen with... one of the anti-Chosen people with us. And here's why I really think the Templar fits. Melee is always useful. The focus abilities are just going to get better as the mission goes on. There's a lot to be said for all of his abilities. So, I feel pretty good about this mix. Not perfect. I have a few reservations, but on the whole, I think we've made the right calls here. Okay. You. I'm giving you a regular plasma rifle. Because I want Kelly to get the Disruptor rifle. Got the Fusion Axe already. We need the Sustaining Sphere. And I'm going to give you a Mind Shield. Because there's going to be a lot of sectoids on this map. Like, so many sectoids, you have no idea. Actually, you can probably guess. Take the War Suit, please and thank you. Can you take the Super Shredder? You cannot. You can only take the rocket launcher. I'd rather have the Shredder, honestly. We're good in grenades. I think this is the gear we take. I do want to change something on the Templar, though. I don't want you to take a regular grenade. What do I want you to take? A stasis vest would be pretty good. I mean... a Mimic Beacon's not going to be that great, if I'm honest with you it's not gonna be that great. Because we're gonna take it, and here's why. Early on in the mission, we're gonna fight things that aren't terribly intimidating, and a mimic beacon offers us a way to dispose of them. I'm a bit worried now that we only have one specialist. I would like a second specialist just for more medkits. Am I talking myself out of bringing the Reaper? Or the Templar? I've already got Kelly, and she's pretty awesome. Do we take a second specialist? Because of what adds a survivability. Yes, we do. I really wanted to take I really want to take someone that wasn't a specialist, but I think we have to. We need the survivability in case we do take hits. We need to be in a good place to recover from those hits quickly and effectively. And again, you can have a mind sheet. I'm going to give you just regular plasma rifle because I'm going to see what our options are to upgrade it. Well, we got so many good choices. Free reloads. Chance for a bonus action, and we'll take a superior stock too. There we go. That's a good gun. I like it. I really want to take a Reaper, or the Templar. I keep saying Reaper. It's because I'm thinking melee Reaper. But they're not. But I cannot justify to myself leaving out any of the main classes. I gotta double up on the specialist. It's not the sexiest option, but we have to do that. Right.
There. I've infused this material with the entirety of our viable Elder DNA. We won't get another chance at this.
Final connection is set. Power levels adequate. One more look at the buffer.
Watch you go over this thing 50 times. Take a breath.
We're ready.
Synthesis nearing completion.
Initiating network connection.
Give them hell.
Gate is primed and ready, sir.
Patch me through. All right, people. The world got its wake-up call. And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie. And their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands now. While the aliens struggle to contain our world, we're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy. But you're used to that. You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCOM. And you're gonna end this. Humanity is counting on us, people. Good luck, Commander.
Don't try to guilt me into feeling bad for not taking a Reaper. I get what you're trying. It's not gonna fly.
No way of knowing if they detect our presence yet.
Such loss, such needless waste. You force our hand, yet still we offer peace. Rejoin us, and your world will be spared.
So, I do want to take... I know I promised we wouldn't be talking as much, but I do want to take a moment to just once again praise Firaxis for making the additional units, the Reaper, the Templar, and the Skirmisher. They really add a lot to the game, and War of the Chosen is a great expansion. I would still move the Chosen themselves into the mid-game, not the early game, but other than that, I think it's a great addition. And I really wish we had the Arashi and the Katana right now, but we don't. Notice we actually get 7 people. We get the Commander, and his cool super gun, and his Null Lance, and his Dimensional Rift. And his ability to mind control, which is really cool. Alright. So the thing is, we have no clue where we're going. Actually, we know exactly where we're going, because there's only one way to go. Could just Null Lance the bitches. Nah. The Psychic Repeater is pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
I hope it's worth it.
Now, something to keep in mind. Remember how I complained in the original XCOM about the last battle feeling big and empty? That is not the case. We're going to be fighting a lot. And while there's still plenty of interesting tactical options, yeah, we are not going to be having an easy time with it. It's basically harder to get lost.
How many is that now?
You actually haven't been around all that long, so step off, mate.
Okay, I'll go.
I will use Insanity, but I don't necessarily want to
me?
use Domination on him. You're panicked. I'll take it. Oh, he's gonna shoot his friend. I didn't know he had a friend. I'm gonna go ahead and let you stand here.
Position bestätigt.
I'm gonna go ahead because he is, I could use Overwatch, or not Overwatch, Run and Gun actually. Let's do it.
Got it.
Remember, abilities with the cooldown, I'm totally cool with using. I just don't want to use any single-use abilities when that might not be ideally used.
X-ray neutralized.
And then you can stay where you are.
On my way.
You can stay where you are.
On Overwatch.
And you're good. Somebody wouldn't have to kill him. Like, I could get him to, like, move on and trigger more pods so we could Overwatch stuff. But
You have such blind hatred for us. We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your they are still not. You are a
look.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much murdered.
Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our words if...
Just as we saw surrounding the gateway in the field, the alien flora seems to flourish in close proximity to the psionic fields passing through these systems.
Yeah, I mean, you're like... It reminds me of the scene from Mars Attacks, where the aliens are just gunning people down and saying, "Do not worry, we are your friends." That's about how disingenuous what you just said was.
We've got admin here.
Oh shit. Okay, okay. This is not the best time to reveal them. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Really? That's all you could give me? You missed a fucking sectopod? Alright. I need to move you up. Oh, actually, can you haywire protocol from back here? You can.
Haywire's a go.
What are our chances of taking over the sectopod? Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to do it with Simpson. You're not as good. Nakamura is the one we want to do anything like this with. Go ahead and check a dimensional rift at him. Let's just wound him all a bit. Oh, we killed the mutant outright. Nice.
Alright, I'll go.
I really want my own sectopod. Can I have my own sectopod? Please?
We could use one of those.
We could use one of those. I agree, Sparky. But it's not better than 50-50. I don't think we can take the risk. Whew, it's a good thing we did.
Haywire's a go.
Plus, this rift will actually detonate, and it should do even more damage. Alright. Please chuck your axe at the heavy mech. That's the second scariest thing there. There you go. Oh, there's a second heavy mech. I'm not all frightened of the muton, which is weird, because they're super scary earlier in the game, right? Rapid fire will actually kill the heavy mech. It broke it. Oh, no, it didn't. It's got one freaking point of health left. What the shit? I could kill with capacitor discharge. Or combat protocol. That is super tempting. But it's also kind of a waste.
Overwatch.
Dude, when the fucking rift detonates, you're all gonna be dead anyway. Haha, I'm untouchable.
Taking heavy fire.
I do want to make sure we take out the sectopod this turn, though. See? That's why I wasn't scared. I was actually a little bit scared. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I was a little bit scared. Please don't set that off. You're not close enough to sectopod to actually hurt it.
I'm trusting you here. Win off the armor.
You literally have one armor point left. What the hell? Please finish it off. Guys, I just want to tell you, that went absolutely perfectly.
Will do.
That bodes incredibly well for our continued success. Like, just so good. We took no damage. We didn't use any consumables. We still got a full batch of fun waiting for XCOM, or for the bad guys. This is about as well so far as this mission can go.
Running.
When do I get... 3 more turns, I get another dimensional rift. That's so cool. Okay. It's a real shame you don't get that as a Psy person, but it kind of makes sense why you don't. It'd be kind of cheap. I don't love that we don't have a true scout. We have Kelly. She's kind of scouty. Who did we reveal? A bunch of sectoids. If that's not the least threatening thing you could throw in front of my ranger. How about we show them how it's done and just start carving up
And another.
Where is your friend? Hi, wild man. Kindly give her an extra action.
Keep going.
Because otherwise I actually can't get close enough to stab any of them, and then I feel very silly.
Hostile target down. Target eliminated. Hostile terminated.
And yeah, this should definitely be a kill.
Target neutralized.
That was awesome.
Covering now.
I want to make that known how awesome that was.
Location confirmed.
So good. There's kind of a problem, not really a problem, but there's like a stigma almost with using Reaper kernels earlier in the campaign. Because you always want to make sure that someone has a chance to level up. If there's any one piece of advice I can give to a new player, never take more than one kernel on a mission unless it's a story mission.
We're green to go.
Or unless you don't have a choice like we did. Toward the end of the game, virtually everyone was a colonel or a squatty. And you will thank me for that advice when you play the game yourself and you're not caught. The very first time I ever played the game, I played the colonels every chance I got. And at the end of this mission, I had like 3 squatties because everyone just kept dying because I wasn't leveling people up. Gotta do the level ups, not optional. Gotta do them. This is going to be a catch-up turn. This is to let everyone else catch up with the rest of the group before we move forward.
Getting it done.
Okay.
That's fine. What was I gonna say? Is something else? Please stay back where you were. Actually, I'm gonna have you hide out right over here.
This does not look good.
What doesn't look good? It's fine. Oh, there's lots of people being experimented on. I guess that's not fine.
Move, move, move.
I thought I said woof, woof, woof. Hey man, if that's your thing, who am I to judge? Oh, a bunch of faces and a bunch of reserves. Well, this is mildly problematic because I kind of wasn't prepared to fight anyone this turn. Because everyone had been running up. I could mind control somebody. But I kind of want to save that. Can I just get you to shoot one of these fuckers? Remember, take the guaranteed kill. Oh, of course, you could roll low on damage and it not be a guaranteed kill. That's always a thing that can happen.
What's over there?
I don't know that you'll actually be able to see anything, but we can try it. Nah, you can't.
Moving to Overwatch. Moving to fire position. On the move.
Really? Did you need to reveal 2 more Berserkers just for fun? No, I'm actually going to change my strategy here. I'm going to try to wound a Berserker, because that way if it tries to close in on me... Oh shit, I didn't get implacable. I made a mistake. I made a horrible, horrible mistake. Oh god, I got a free action. Please kill that guy. What? How are you not killing him? I mean, you'll get it eventually. But this is bad. You're gonna get hit. And I don't want to lose you in your last mission. Yeah, it's just a wound. You shouldn't be losing your shit. God damn it.
Stress on battles enough to get to anyone. When they get home, we'll have to give our soldiers...
Now you have made a
time
terrible
to rest.
mistake, my young friend. Yeah.
Target eliminated.
At least she'll wear him down, even if I don't get implacable from it. Or untouchable, rather. Oh, I did get untouchable. Sweet.
Close.
I don't think you can kill him in one blow with your axe. I don't think your axe is quite that powerful. Why did you attack your friend? Or were you trying to attack me and you just got too close? You didn't get close enough. One of these guys is gonna hit me. There's not much I can do about it. Oh no, you missed. That's not great. That's better. Alright guys, we're gonna need to get some major hits this turn. So that your favorite character and mine doesn't die horribly. Let's take one of the faceless out. Or try to. There we go, one down.
You want some more?
I do want some more. I don't remember if Void Rift only damages enemies. I don't think it does. Let's drive it insane.
Unstable.
I just love that you're like making their brains explode. That's a really cool method. He did. He was panicked after he was dead. That's talent. No. Get up there.
Setze Kletterhaken ein.
Oh, you literally can't see anyone now. That's kind of a bummer. I'm not ready for you yet. I am ready to heal you, though.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
Here we go. Let's try to get killed. I'm not going to use another Void Rift yet. Because I think we've actually got this under control. For all the meat, if you will. I think we've actually got this more or less under control.
There you go.
Go ahead and drop down.
Verstanden, rück ab.
I'm not going to use cereal because I don't think I could actually kill anyone. I can kill some, but I can't kill them. Actually, it'll be worth it though just to get 2 kills though. Let's do it.
Eine weitere Kerbe für mich. Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Yeah, this is what these abilities are for.
Feind ausgeschaltet.
If I would have done Deadeye, I could have done real damage too. He's still in pretty good shape though. And kindly finish him off.
Hostile terminated.
That is a lot of dead guys. No question. That is a lot of dead people. That was how deadly sheer numbers can be, even in the late game. And deadly is still, again, a relative term. You can argue quite convincingly that we were never actually in danger. And I would be more or less in agreement that we were in pretty solid shape there.
Bin unterwegs.
Actually, it would have been a great time to have a Reaper.
Let's do this.
Indeed, let us do this. Oh, you can run up there. So
Absolutely.
hang out with the dead Faceless. I think the Faceless might be my favorite new enemy. Especially when they appear on the,
Got it covered.
I wanted to move you up. Oh well. Especially when they appear during the Resistance missions. I just think that's a cool addition to the game. Alright, let's get our Reaper moved up.
Heading out.
We're right about the part where we should be running into the Gatekeeper.
Running.
If I remember right, the last time I played, like, the next batch of enemies is the Gatekeeper. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm misremembering. Wouldn't be the first time.
Move, move!
Although, honestly, I think we're going to be totally fine. We've had exactly one challenging fight so far. And that was only challenging because of my bad planning.
Moving out.
Again, XCOM is rarely, if ever, unfair. Typically, if you fail, you know why you failed, and it was almost always your fault.
Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright, Ranger. Move up, please. Which way are we meant to go? I'm not quite sure.
On the move.
Okay.
Sure thing.
I genuinely don't know where we're meant to go for sure. I'm just going to keep going straight and see what happens.
Is it clear?
I'm starting to get pretty tired. I think this episode's gone on for a while. But I wanted to make sure that we finished, the game in this episode. And we definitely will.
I guess that'll be okay.
Wechsle Position.
And everyone can overwatch.
Scanning.
Scanning.
Moving to
Overwatch. Got it
Overwatch.
covered.
No one's gonna come towards us. If they would be quite silly if they did. Alright, Reaper. You're not a Reaper. You're not a Reaper at all. Well, neither are you. You're a Ranger. What the hell? Why do I keep doing that? I don't know.
On your order.
What is that? Some kind of human enclosure?
There were always reports of missing civilians years before the first invasion. Could this be them?
Maybe they had planned to use this for some sort of psychological testing.
No need to ask twice.
I do want you to reload me. I kind of think that the commander is voiceless. That's just showing off. Come on, Nakagawa. Making everyone else feel bad they don't have a cool Archon suit. We haven't fought any Archons yet in this episode. In this mission.
Will do.
We did earlier in the previous episode. Mission. God damn it.
Tempo.
This is interesting. I genuinely don't remember what to expect at this point. Other than the next thing we end up fighting is generally the Gatekeeper. Damn it. We did it again. We left someone behind. That's just not on. I gotta move you up.
Tired of waiting around.
Well, you're not gonna have to, so quit your belly aching.
Ready to go.
Anyone else need to reload? I think everyone else is reloaded, but we'll check. Oh, you could use a reload.
Ready to
Your
engage.
reload was free. I wouldn't have done it then. Oh well. Oh, hang on. You definitely need to reload. And your reload is not free. Okay.
Oh, got it covered. Moving to Overwatch.
Covering now.
Okay, Ranger.
Moving to position.
I just have the entirely superfluous decision to break the window.
Moving out.
It's pretty great. What the hell was that? Why did the window randomly break? I was right. Here's the Gatekeeper and the Archons. We need to get into a place where we can see them. At least Void Rift them to do some damage. Here's a really cool thing. The Gatekeeper's organic! You're not just anyone's Gatekeeper. You're my Gatekeeper. Oh yeah. I actually knew that you could do that. I'm pretty sure every time I've played this, I've done that, actually. It actually wouldn't be the worst thing to get you to jump ahead a bit. Watch, I discovered like 12 more Archons. I'm sure that's gonna happen now. Ooh, a Viper. A couple Vipers, actually. Let's settle for wounding the Archon right now.
Let's move already.
Can you reach anyone with your grenades? Probably can't. No, take that back.
Throwing grenade.
You won't be able to kill the Archon, but you'll be able to wound it pretty badly.
If you say so.
I do say so. Stop talking. Alright, we need to drop down a Void Rift or to do the most damage. Oh, beautiful. Right there.
The rift consumes you.
Kletterhaken.
Say what? Here we go.
Bin auf dem Weg.
Oh, they don't like looking at the serpent suit, so he's gonna lose his shit too. We'll just take advantage of death from above right now. I don't need to wait.
Feind eliminiert. Abschuss.
Would Deadeye be enough to kill it? Possibly with a good damage roll.
Erledigt. Dann mal los. Gebe Feuerschutz.
I'm on it.
I've got eyes on an advent position.
Oh, this is the mech squad. Okay.
Need to find some new cover.
Diese Rüstung ist stark.
Hi.
Ziel neutralisiert.
Won't get death from above, but I will kill it.
Feind vernichtet.
Heading out. Got it covered.
Not a problem.
Here we go. Dead mech. And that way we can send you over here. Now, the thing I don't remember is I don't remember how long it's mind control.
Location confirmed.
I also like how the maps in XCOM 2 feel a lot more vertical. They're three-dimensional. They're not just two-dimensional like the ones in the original XCOM. Where height could play an advantage, but it didn't come into a lot of games.
Is it clear?
If you got me.
Moving to Overwatch.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about you. No
Target
worries.
neutralized.
You did. Oh, we're gonna trigger the next bit? Yeah, we are. I've been seeing this in the bits in the beginning. It looks like it's a Space Invader pooping.
Astounding. This entire facility submerged beneath our oceans. For how long, I wonder?
One problem at a time, Doctor.
One is but a shadow of our truth. We seek to defy that which would consume us all. Your efforts deny the surface. You leave us.
Okay. I hate to do this to you. I'm going to be back in just a couple of seconds. Sorry, guys. Alright, we are back. And so we face a pretty challenging task, and we have to fight and kill a bunch of avatars. It's not an impossible task, but it is very difficult.
Let's do this!
I'm trusting you here.
I'm just glad that we don't have to fight fucking ethereals.
Bestätigt.
Yes, I don't think you fight ethereals in XCOM 2. Now I'm worrying.
Nachgeladen.
I'll be honest, the ethereals were kind of wasted on the game's final mission, in my opinion, because they were by far both the most challenging and the most interesting enemies in the original XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Sure thing.
And they were tough. They're easily the hardest part of that final mission, is just facing ethereals for the first time. Because their stupid ability to reflect damage.
Is it clear?
It's just so frustrating.
On Overwatch. Overwatch. Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch.
You have such blind hatred for us. We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
I literally just said that, so it's wrong.
Distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our words if...
Sorry guys, I promise I'm doing this to build up tension. I will be back again in another couple of moments. Thank you. Alright, folks. Hopefully this time I will be completely undistracted. We can focus on the task at hand.
You are our greatest adversary. You are Avatar. You can lead our armies and save your world. Return to us. There can be no more delay.
Can I dominate an avatar?
Proposed by the creature intriguing, I believe we're past the point of rational discourse.
We didn't come here to talk.
Yeah, take it down.
Your persistence is admirable, but tired. It is time to accept the path laid out before you, Commander.
Return to us. You will fight against this world. It can be so once again.
Remember that. I actually had just forgotten that was a thing that definitely always happened. Oh, you have Deadeye. Oh, if this hits, you're dead. And that's one avatar we don't have to worry about. If it hits, which it didn't.
Kein Treffer.
But fortunately, the additional damage means... that's 9 to 11. Oh, who has... Oh no, you have the Disruptor Rifle, don't you? This is a guaranteed crit. So that should kill it. Nope, because the crit only did... Oh, I see, it actually includes... I can't remember if these things get the stupid ability or not. Be implacable.
I'm on it.
So I'll be honest, the Archons are not nearly as scary at this point in the game as the Avatars.
Missed the target.
You didn't. I guess you did miss, in a very real sense. How about you finish it off? That was a pretty hard hit. He's gonna be dead next turn. Or, I was gonna say next shot.
I hope it's worth it.
If it hits, of course, which there's no guarantee that it will. Hit equals dead. That's the best formula, right?
One down, thousands to go.
Okay, I'm gonna shift you over here. And then I'm gonna shoot you. Or try to.
Come on.
Here comes Avatar number 2. Who's he at with that? Oh no, these are just chrysalids. That's literally all it is. It's not another Avatar. Don't worry, another Avatar will gate in eventually. I just can't remember when that happens.
Auf die Flanken achten, sie bewegen sich.
Don't hurt the sniper. I like him. Here comes an Avatar. No, those are just sectoids. I don't get why this is supposed to be scary yet. I'll go and heal him up.
I'll patch him up.
Let's move up the Avatar. And then you can have your shot at the Archon. And you, the stupid thing dodged because it's a jerk. But this happens from time to time. I thought for a minute you missed. That was a super weird shot thing there. Well, it can't dodge this. It might not hit, but it can't dodge. And we broke some of the Elder shit. That's good too.
Focus.
That was pretty hardcore. No doubt that was hardcore.
Affirmative, covering now.
More hostiles inbound.
There's the other avatar. He does have a little bit scarier group in front of him. It is known. 2 specters and a fucking priest. Is not my favorite thing.
Deflection.
A dead flexion. Get it? You probably don't get it. I hate your ability to dodge. Come on,
Maybe a
Drix.
flesh wound.
It's killing time.
I do not want to use any of your special abilities. I want to save those for the Avatar when he gets closer.
There's erledigt.
Will an axe kill him? It will.
Hostile terminated.
Let's get everyone else moved up just a bit so we can be in a position to hit and... Yeah, everyone here is good now. Let's overwatch everyone.
I'm on it. Come
On Overwatch.
And then you can end. That is one dead sectoid.
That's it.
One of the biggest mistakes you can make on this mission is to move too far forward too quickly.
Finally.
I can't really think of anything worse you could do in this level than to just charge forward blindly ahead. It will get you killed. Without a moment's hesitation, you'll be fucked up and you'll die. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to hang out.
Overwatch. Scanning.
Scanning a beat.
And if you want to come join the party, you guys can.
Alien reinforcements.
There's the other avatar. Now, I will acknowledge that having both 2 avatars on the board at once does make our lives slightly harder. But I do believe, however, this is actually the most that you can face. I don't think the game can make any more enemies right now. But I'm not positive. That's dead sector.
Hostile target down.
That's an even deader sectoid.
I definitely got that one.
Here comes the avatar. That missed, which is not my favorite thing. That hit, so he'll teleport. Oh no, actually I will get a chance to hit him with everything. Because he won't teleport till afterwards. Alright, where are you? Here you are. Oh no, we're gonna get up nice, close, and personal to you. What the fuck? Why can't you see him?
Hauling ass! On your order. Affirmative. Covering now.
What is happening? Why can't I see him? Is anyone hurt? No, no one's hurt. I'm just gonna Overwatch everyone again, because this is really weird. Oh, you're gonna need to reload, then you can Overwatch. You're gonna need to reload, then you can Overwatch. Because it looks like he's right there, but for some reason I can't shoot him. Okay, that is bullshit. Why couldn't I hit him?
No. Please, no.
Target neutralized.
Alright, where the fuck is this guy?
Here I come.
Okay, that is clearly not where he is. Or something is going on. Like some super secret ability. Or the game is actually just not working correctly. Regardless, what this is right now is a bunch of horseshit. And we're gonna move up. Just for the sake of trying to accomplish something here. I mean, I'd rather hit the Spectre, because it's a guaranteed crit. Or the Priest, rather. Not quite enough to kill. But pretty good. Yeah, I wanted to heal someone. Now I can't remember who I was supposed to heal. Ugh. You picked the worst times to miss, you guys.
Okay, so I got one.
On Overwatch.
If you say so. I'm on it.
Alles im grünen Bereich. Steige auf.
Okay, now it's actually somewhat fair. I think that was just a weird bug. But that, even better, is a second dead avatar.
How many is that now?
I just told you, second dead avatar. Listen the first time. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not realize I had a mind shield? I don't believe stasis works on her either, but I don't remember that part. Oh, it does. That's not great. Okay.
The cavalry's here.
This is not the cavalry. Although, I have to admit, Chrysalid Cavalry is an interesting tactical concept.
Tired of waiting around.
Nice.
You can't handle me.
Perhaps not.
Okay, I'll go.
If I can drive him insane, it should actually break the stasis.
Reality is fleeting.
do it.
No, it won't do it.
Hit the plate.
Well, that's two of them dead. That's the last one dead.
Big deal.
Now, don't sell yourself, Sword. I think it is a big deal. And now you're dead. Oh, you're a muton, okay.
Cover the flames!
Here's a second muton.
I'm hit bad!
I would like to get that healed. That would probably be a good idea. That's a Spectre making noise. But I can't see the fucker.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Really, codexes? Come on, guys. I really wish you would get a hit when I really wanted you to.
Adjusting aim.
Check it before you get too close.
Ich bin bereit.
Are you fucking kidding me? I don't think they are kidding. Would you quit missing? Like, please, just one time, don't miss.
Good to go.
Please kill the muton. There we go. Now you're untouchable. I don't have to worry about you getting killed next turn. Go ahead and run around and heal everyone. There's really only one person who was hurt? Huh.
What's over there?
That's one codex gone.
There you go. Running dry.
Here's the other avatar.
Hostiles coming in from the sides.
And there's a priest. The fuck does Holy Warrior do again? Does it give you shielding? Yes, it does. Are you what are you Holy Warrioring now? The Codex? Okay. I'm gonna drop like a Void Rift right on top of the dirt space.
At least we know where they are! Bin schwer verwundet!
No, you don't. Oh, ho, ho.
Whoa!
Quit bringing in more people.
Alien
You're not invited. Alright, we gotta hit to the extent that we can. Now the thing is, I don't know if this is actually going to do enough damage to get him to teleport. Because it'll just go through the shield, right? A Void Rift would, though.
Welcome to the Void.
You're gonna put some other kind of effect on it. Ah, you missed. Oh well.
Adjusting sight.
Don't teleport over there. I can't see you there.
Schon unterwegs. Kletterhaken.
I guess you can shoot the Kodaks. We'll try to get some death from above going on.
Feind am Boden.
Thing is, I don't know if this is gonna be enough to kill him at least. Because of his stupid sustainability. But it should at least end the holy armor, which is, you know, good in and of itself.
Heading out.
Give me some of that rapid fire disruptor rifle. You and your stupid dodge.
That armor's tough.
On my way. Rock and roll.
I'm gonna combat protocol him because he can't dodge it, and this at least makes him teleport again somewhere where he can do more damage. You gotta know I'm gonna use my psionic powers to kill you just for funsies. Oh yeah.
Without the Elder stabilizing the psionic network, everything's going haywire. That gate's not gonna hold much longer.
You heard her!
Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here. Nice work.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander, whatever it is you're doing, it's working. Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home. Commander, you okay? We just lost contact.
What the hell is happening here, Doctor?
It's the Elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the Commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection!
We do that, we risk a complete overload.
We will reclaim what was given. We will be whole once more. No! Your victory here means the end for all others. It will follow you as it followed us. You are not ready. We must not fail.
Vital stabilizing. The Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And one transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
This is the Liberation Network broadcasting on all frequencies. Advent is in full retreat across all areas.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here, as people continue to desert the Advent-controlled city centers.
Full curfew remains in effect as the administration deals with the ongoing crisis.
To all of you in the occupied zones, hold your ground. Continue the fight. We promise you, help is on the way.
What next?
We finally come in from the cold.
This is cool. I like this. This is not the original ending.
Brothers and sisters, welcome home.
With the psionic network down, the core is even stronger.
Gather everyone. Our time is short. We won but a battle. Now the real war begins.
And there we go. XCOM 2. Victory. So, the world was better than we were. We were much quicker to killing our first Chosen, though. We earned a lot more ability points. 2 level 3 soldier bonds, 9 breakthroughs. We got to our first Colonel quicker than the world average. Spent less time wounded. More Colonels. 2 full ranked people, more hack rewards, more robots hacked. A bit low on scientists. We were a little bit behind on the tech game. We got to magnetic weapons pretty quickly, but one of the biggest things you need to remember in XCOM 2, there's only 2 tiers of weapons, magnetic and beam. And days to beam is probably the most important number in the game. Plated armor is important too. But getting to beam weapons is what's going to help you fight the higher level enemies like your gatekeepers, your sectopods, or so forth. We didn't really do much with the black market. That's fine. And so sit back and watch the credits for a little bit. I'm not going to sit through and watch the entire credits with you guys. So basically the original ending of XCOM 2 is what you just saw, minus the 3 scenes at the end. It's clearly hinting towards a XCOM Terror from the Deep, maybe for XCOM 3, which I'm sure we're all interested to see if that happens. I like the ending, but I kind of don't. And here's why. You're an alien race. You genuinely believe there's something really dangerous, and you would like to have, to protect humanity, which is allegedly the goal of the Elders, right? They want to protect humanity from these dirty, filthy terrors from the deep. Fine. Why don't they say anything? Why do they kidnap people and turn them basically into dog food and do all these horrible things? I think there would have been a lot more tension at the end of the game, dramatically speaking, if they had at some point tried to reach out and make an actual point. But they don't. So it strikes you as ridiculous, what's the word I'm looking for? It strikes you more as ridiculous justification after the fact. And so that's not the best, in my opinion. I do like the ending. I like what it teases. I like how they don't instantly say, oh, the Elders are gone, therefore you win. It's the Elders are gone, the battle is now winnable. Which is really cool. I like that part of the ending. And I love the new extra scenes. The Reapers are happy, the Skirmishers are kind of hopeful. The Templars are like, look, there's still work to be done. I thought the ending to the original XCOM was actually more emotional. I like the idea of the chosen soldiers sacrificing themselves so that you could go to their homeworld. Whereas here, it doesn't seem like it was quite as good. But, I have to say, I love XCOM 2, I love 4X, I think they did a wonderful job. I keep saying because I'm about to say something critical. The avatars are underpowered. For an endgame boss, they're more irritating than they are powerful. They're just too easy to alpha strike. And yes, oh no, they teleport every time you shoot them. You can manipulate that. So the ending boss fight, you're fighting a bigger group after bigger, scarier group. Awesome. Keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. Get to the end. Enemies everywhere. Should be all this tension, and then you're just like, but the avatars are a joke. I don't know. I do want to say thank you to everyone who's watched this series all the way through. Even if you skipped to the end, I'm not mad. Maybe you got stuck on the found mission and you needed some help. I'm totally cool with that. Yeah. Anything else I want to talk about with XCOM 2? Overall, if you haven't played XCOM, play XCOM first. Because it gives you a good idea of the basic tactics in the game. And they are very different feels. XCOM 2 weirdly feels less like a guerrilla operation and more like a commando group. What do I mean by that? You never get the sense that you're hiding from Advent, or that Advent is really trying to look for you all that hard. The Chosen adds that extra level of tension, which is one of the reasons I love the expansion so much. The idea that the Chosen are looking for you makes it like, okay, I've got something pushing at me. But I kind of missed the idea of having a fixed base that can be targeted until you start getting the UFOs chasing after you toward the end of the game. Well, that could be a little bit better. Brian Flynn was central. Yep, Denise Crosby, John Delancey, Jonathan Frakes, Michael Dorn, Dwight Schultz, Marina Sirtis. Oh, Jake Busey, Resistance Radio, cool. I'm trying to remember. Was Schultz O'Brien on Deep Space Nine? I don't remember. Maybe you guys can help me remember that one. I haven't seen Deep Space Nine in so long. It's actually my favorite Star Trek series, but that's a topic for another time. Overall, if you haven't played XCOM 2, it's really a great game. You should pick it up. Definitely 100% recommend pick up War of the Chosen. I think it's one of the best expansion packs I have seen to a game in goodness knows how long. Maybe since Brood War for StarCraft. In terms of something that adds something genuinely interesting to the game. Change the way you play. Disabling the other two missions, maybe. But this was a lot of fun. Aha, assassin, we killed you good. Before we go, I want to show off a couple of other features. First of all, challenge mode. What this is you play certain missions, and then depending on how you do in the missions, you can be on a leaderboard. Not my kind of thing, but maybe it is for you. Well, it tells you we'd have to fight. Okay. There's also the Legacy Hub, which, this is the most important thing. This is kind of cool. This fills in the backstory. This fills in between the two games, I think. What happened since humanity failed. If we click on this, does it actually start? Yeah, here we go. Story. So here you go. Yeah, this is this is what I love. This is a neat little addition. It's only 4 missions. Oh no, sorry, it's actually multiple missions. I didn't know that. Cool. But yeah, it's a fun little addition called the Tactical Legacy Pack that were released not too long ago. The last thing people might want to see is which mods I've used. But I don't know that I can show you that. Toggle advanced options, please. These are all kind of neat. Grim Horizon is really cool. But yeah, other than that, the character, we never actually created any more for the character pool. That's fine. But yeah, I want to thank everyone who's been watching this series thus far. I'm sorry, not this far. That applies to the next episode. There's not. This is it. This is it for XCOM 2. Do let me know if you'd like to see me at some point. Maybe it's kind of like we need to fill a couple of weeks, play through the Legacy campaign. One final word before I let you go. This is true for both XCOM games. If you have played XCOM 2 a bunch of times, you're like, I don't think this could get any better, get the Long War mod. Long War mod changes a shit ton. Some of which is actually incorporated into War of the Chosen. The idea of the training center where you can get abilities was random originally and came from Long War, which they've made something you can actually pick in War of the Chosen. It's really good, but it is genuinely long. So the original Long War could take like 100 hours to complete, which is just silly. I don't know how long Long War 2 takes in XCOM 2. I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you for watching thus far. I really appreciate people who stuck with it all the way through. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I ask that you consider it. There will be more content on the channel to come. Because I've recorded this so far in advance, I genuinely cannot tell you what's next on the channel. Normally I would, but I can't now. Because I'm waiting for a couple of games to release, and if one of the 2 games I'm waiting on releases, that game will come next. But yeah. Thanks for watching. And until next time... Until next time, this has been Indian, and I bid you